Hey yo, what is up everyone? It is your boy Shazman21 and welcome to another video by your boy Shazman21. So, it's been a minute since I've made another video, but I will say a lot has happened for the past I guess like a couple weeks, but I'll say more importantly for the past couple of days. Not regarding like what I'd be doing at work, but like I will have to say yesterday was absolutely insanity, more specifically for WWE. Elimination Chamber just happened. I didn't watch it because I was at work and stuff. But the most insane thing that happened, besides like a lot of like people winning and stuff, like I guess like Jade Cardell and Bianca Blair and them are having some issues, so that's kind of cool. And it's gonna lead into like a potentially a fight. I'm not too sure. I might be wrong on that one, but that one is pretty interesting. The men's elimination chamber match was pretty good. Obviously, John Cena won that one. However, speaking of which, the ending. I think a lot of people has seen what had happened at the ending of elimination chamber match. So, basically, Cody Rhodes went to congratulate John Cena on a pretty hard-earned victory. But it'll be revealed as to why later that it's probably not necessarily the case. But you know, to each their own. I will say this though, the plot twist is just gets thickened. It thickens really, really, really well for this one. But I will say that, man, when like The Rock came in to like confront Cody Rhodes again, and basically uttered the same thing like, yeah, I want to get your soul or whatever. Cody Rhodes simply responds by saying, hey Rock, go fuck yourself. When he said that, everyone erupted. Same with John Cena. They were just like, yay, amazing. So then, like, after, like, John Cena gives him, like, a dabs up or whatever, he looks at The Rock like this. With, like, such, like, evil attention. And here's the thing. I peeped on this because I was like, is he actually going to turn? Because I was, like, thinking, like, oh, man, what's about to happen? I was kind of watching on, like, Instagram, by the way, but, like, I was, like, seeing the eyes of John Cena just, turning a little bit more suspiciously evil. I was like thinking like, maybe he's gonna like beat up The Rock, but then like The Rock signals something like, this basically like, eliminate the target. And so after he steps out, basically John Cena was like, piece of shit. Yeah, give me that face. Give me that face. Piece of shit. Give me this damn title. This is what the fuck I'm looking for. I'm the GOAT here. Screw this stupid idiot. I've been trying so hard to please everybody else. And y'all don't appreciate me? Especially on my last tour? Screw you guys. I'm the bad guy now. Anyways, quick summary over about that one. Basically, John Cena kicked Cody Rhodes in the dick, punched him a couple times in the face. Also, even like choked him out too with his own tie to signify like, nah, I am that ruthless. And man, John Cena was beating the shit out of Cody Rhodes. And wow, a lot of people were surprised. Even me, I was just like, did they seriously just pull the trigger? And they did. They really, really did. So I'm actually surprised that they actually did that because for a very long time, they've always teased the fact that he'll turn heel, but they never like followed through it. They were just like, oh, but what about the kids? This time around, I guess they were just like, well, at this point, fuck the kids. They can all go to hell. And then like just Justin just goes like, I'm the bad guy now. Yeah. Now, even though it was shocking, surprisingly enough, the buddy got cheered. He got cheers. Everybody was applying. They were like, "Oh my god, this is so amazing!" And there's some other people that are like, "Oh my god!" And then like some people like, fuck you. You why could you, John Cena?" There's a lot of that, but majority of everybody else that I saw, which was mostly a lot of guys, they were just so like ecstatic to see this finally happen. And we were just like, yeah, let's go. It was just, man. I was like that too. I'm gonna lie. I was just like, wow, I cannot believe that actually happened. And wow, they actually pulled the trigger for once, and I think it fits him pretty well. You know, as much as I do like John Cena as is, you know what I'm saying, like before he turned heel, you know, he was alright. But heel John Cena, that's a different story. So I'm gonna say, as a fan, still to this day, even though he has turned heel now, I'll give you guys a little bit of a game, you know what I'm saying? So put you on game real quick. You know, heel John Cena started off, you know, as prototype, whatever. You know, he said ruthless aggression to Kurt Angle, giving like a slap in the face, kick it off like a pretty like big start, and then like much later on, you know, blah blah blah, he almost got fired, and then he discovered that Ray and Rikishi did their rap, and so he got into it and started like busting some raps and started beating these fools like it ain't nothing, and then like just showed like some ruthlessness that we have never quite seen. I mean, we have seen it in like the Attitude Era, but like we haven't seen that much in the Ruthless Aggression Era. And again, this is probably my bias, because I actually grew up mostly with the Ruthless Aggression Era, because that is my era, and it's just like it holds a special place into my heart because I was a kid in that time, just watching all types of great matches. But like, you know, just seeing like John Cena just being ruthless, aggression, just beat the shit out of somebody was so awesome. And while he's doing that, he was a heel about it. He was just like saying, man, fuck all of that. I don't give a fuck. Saying some wild shit, but also like wanting to give a very specific cute lady a little makeover. It's on the internet somewhere. Y'all can find it. I think for the OGs out there, I think they know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that one was great. You know, Dr. Thugonomics. And just like a few times where he gets a little bit like aggressive too. Even like when he was Super Cena too, back in like the 2006-7, where he would be pretty much as ruthless. Like, let's not forget like that fight that John Cena and Umaga had. I don't remember which exact year it was. I think it would have been 2007. 2006, 2007. One of those years. They had their match. It was bloody. It was crazy. And even then, it was wild. And also, like, my personal favorite one, I'm sorry I'm going a little off tangent, but, like, my biggest favorite one was, like, with John Cena, like, be, like, really, like, showing that, like, rawness. Is that moment when he had that, like, fight with JBL, where both of them were just, like, you know, like, bloodied up and just all this crazy nonsense. So, it was just, like, awesome to see that. And to, like, go from that to then, like, the PGR John Cena, well, I kind of stopped watching in 2012, so, like, yeah, I was kind of part of it, but then I just kind of stopped because the product just... If you guys know, you guys know. 2011 through 2013 was a really, really weird time period. Like, yeah, there was some people that would say, like, you know, 2016 and 2019 and a little bit of the 2020s was pretty rough, too, with a certain chairman that was doing the absolute most. Visual doing that, but otherwise, like, yeah, it's like whatever. Like, John Cena was still doing his thing and stuff, and yeah, sure, there was some heel moments here and there, ish, but still like under the babyface. But today, like yesterday, completely different story. This man has a completely different demeanor. He's all mean, cool, rugged, and tired of the bull crap and just being like, nah, I'm him now. I ain't your little, like, cutie Fruit Pebbles kissing all the little children. No! I want the money! I want the title! I want to be the greatest of all time. And in order to do that, I gotta step on over everybody because I gotta get to the top. And I don't care who gets it more than anything. Anyways. Either way, dude, I was so excited for that. And the child in me at the time, if they were to like pull it off, like let's say if like 2011, 2012, like if they would have turned him heel, I probably would have been pretty pissed and upset, and I would have been like, screw WWE, I'm never watching it again. And I probably wouldn't watch it again. Or not, I don't know. Never say never. Absolutely, but nah, like right now as an adult, from having to deal with so much trauma, so much crap, and all this other stuff, it just, for some reason, it just made me feel alive. I was like, oh my god, let's go. let's go. I was just dancing with joy, pure joy. I felt like a kid again, but in a different scenario. And I was just, there probably was like, my neighbors were probably like, you know, like, oh my God, what is he talking about? I don't care. But yeah, it was fun. I absolutely enjoyed it. And yeah, I will say, wow, John Cena's Hurt Hill is definitely very like unexpected. Like I didn't expect that to ever happen, but no, it happened, and we'll see what happens. Probably tonight on Monday Night Raw. Is the man himself, who is formerly known as the Hustle of Royalty Respect, or sorry, Loyalty and Respect, is he now going to be doing the same tune, or are we going to have a different, song? Like, I'm kind of curious as to what they're going to do with that. And since he's aligned himself with The Rock, it is going to be like kind of interesting to see how that's going to play off. Considering that, like, at some point, I think Cody Rhodes and The Rock are going to fight, or Cody Rhodes, The Rock, and John Cena are going to be in that kind of like a handicap match, triple threat match situation. Kind of like that situation, like, what was it, W2K19, where your creative character would be facing against like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in like the battle for your title, but like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn won. And also speaking of which, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn just fought each other again, and I'm hearing that Sami Zayn took a pretty bad bump, so that sucks. But hey, it is what it is, The business of professional wrestling. I know that people always keep saying, "Oh man, that is so fake." All they're doing is make believe imagination. It's like, yes, the matches are pretty much predetermined for the most part. But it's not much anything real than just like, taking a bump for like stunt movies or actually a fighter person. Because there has been plenty of moments that it has happened where like the reality and fiction kind of blur. Like, let's not forget what happened in 2006 with with Edge and Lita and Matt Hardy. Like, come on now, man. I remember it because I was a kid. I was a 6-year-old kid seeing Edge doing the absolute most. Come on now. And y'all know what I'm talking about. That Monday night special. Yeah, I ain't gonna go too much into details because, here in the Shiza Nation, you keep it a little preachy, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to, like, go too crazy yet. I like my stories because that's a different story. But, I like to keep it PG. So, I'll say, Edge was definitely just being a bully. He was just, take all the cookies and tell you you're wrong. That's it. Like, he totally wasn't out there slapping old people in the face. Definitely not giving like a permanent brain damage to an older man and potentially making a murder scene with his best buddy, Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? Like, that totally did not happen. And totally they didn't have a very special night that still has awakened something weird in me, even though I didn't like it, but whatever. That's a different topic I will talk about. And another point as to why I have a weird obsession with goth girls. Anyways, besides that, yeah, no, it was pretty good. John Cena Hill turn definitely was unexpected, but this was gonna be like a generational run, I believe. Like, this is about to be crazy. I think this is about to like change the whole entire scenario up, and that's gonna like drive a. Of course, it's gonna drive a lot of revenue, but it's gonna like drive a lot of interest. It's just gonna be like so great, man. So I'm hoping that like John Cena does show up in Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. If not, if we do see him again in like the PLEs or whatever, like discussing like what transpired, who knows what's gonna happen this time around, man? Like, man, this is getting good. And I think there were also hints of him like already about to turn heel by the way that he like kind of had like this like odd demeanor with Jey Uso. Like, let's not forget like in the current Royal Rumble, like I know some people just don't like it because the wrong guy won. Jey Uso. Even though I believe Jey Uso, yay, is the GOAT, man. Like, come on now. Like, put some respect on the main event himself. Come on, man. He earned it. But, oh, whoa. Oh, God. What the fuck was that? Anyways, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, did you like peep when John Cena started, like, grabbing Jey Uso's face, like, so aggressive, like that should have been a warning sign for everybody. Because I kind of peeped it a little bit. I was like thinking like, yo, why is he covering his face like that? Like, whoa, hold up a second, man. Like, you get a little too aggressive here. What's going on? And then he was like, it was just hitting the moment, man. You know, it is what it is. I was just like, he in the moment, grabbing a Prince's face, like, you about to, like, come on now, man. I know this. And I guess it's just like the jaded person because I've already seen way too many heel turns that just kind of were just like dud anyways. That doesn't like really surprise me. The only thing that had genuinely surprised me was like Dominic Mysterio kicking Edge in the balls and then hitting his father Ray with the clothesline and shit. That one was crazy to see. And the lesser known one was like with like Ray Ripley and the Nikki Cross, where she was like the superhero. That was just lame. I wish that it was Ray Ripley that turned. That Nikki Cross turning. That was a bad heel turn. I'm sorry. There's been like good ones, and there's like ones that just don't make sense. And it's like, ugh. Even like Trish turning heel, that one was great too. Like that was unexpected as well. But either way, like a lot of guys are turning heel. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. Like, oddly enough, Cody Rhodes has a capability to turn people heel, but you know, it was like The Rock, and then afterwards it was John Cena. Like, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I think I harped on it a little bit longer than I wanted to. But otherwise, I will say this: we'll see what's gonna happen on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown of whether or not John Cena will show up, and if he does, we'll see if he addresses the situation that happened at Elimination Chamber, or he's just gonna be like, I don't really care. It's not really. It's not that anything personal. It's just like, you know, it's just a spur in the moment. If he said that, everyone would be like, bullshit, bullshit, probably. But no, it's getting good, man. Like WWE, surprisingly nowadays, it is a lot better. It's like it's a must watch at this point. And I haven't felt this way in a very, very long time with WWE because like it's a complex relationship because like on one hand it was my childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like it was the ruthless aggression era. I grew up with that. I literally grew up with like the best of the best matches of like the heels being like the absolute like fuck asses and the baby faces be like the superheroes fight the good fight no matter what and just like going crazy and stuff. Like I missed that and just like GOAT matches regardless of like affiliation or whatever, from like tag team matches to even like the singles matches. Like most of the singles matches, like the ruthless aggression era would even destroy the PG era by a landslide. And I'll even say even more controversial. I would say the ruthless aggression era matches are much better than the Attitude Era, the Next Generation, and even the Golden Era matches. Seriously. Name even one of those matches that could have been like, pretty good. Like, I would say, with the exception of like Bret Hart and versus Shawn Michaels, anything else like from those time periods haven't been really necessarily best. Even like the Attitude Era, I'll say it has some like pretty good matches, like with like Austin and Rock and Undertaker and all that, but it was just like it felt a little bit more brawly. Like it was too much brawl. Like don't get me wrong, it's great, but like it's not like just like testing each other, seeing each other's like weaknesses and stuff. I mean they're kind of doing that at Ring of Honor, but it was kind of that, but like in Ruthless Aggression era. You know what I'm saying? But either way, all this to say, like I am super excited to see what's gonna happen. In the meantime, AEW, I don't know what's going on. Their storylines are okay, but it's just like I hate to say this because like I did enjoy like the AEW when it first started. It had like some compelling matches and compelling storylines and stuff. Right now, it's kind of just like not doing any of that, and it's disappointing because it's like they even had like the Dark Riders doing like kind of what like the Bloodline were doing. But, like, I don't know what they're doing with it, but they're just, like, for some reason, just, like, they're not making them threats. So that's a sucky situation. Swerve Strickland still hasn't got the title for some reason, but whatever. I don't know. Like, AEW needs to get their shit together, to be honest. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'll see what we'll see what happens with WrestleMania for one though. Like, that's gonna be really interesting. Like, there's gonna be some like golden matches that's gonna be like pretty good. Like Bianca Belair versus Jay Cardell. That needs to happen. Like, come on now. I'm hearing that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are going to be fighting, so that's going to be awesome to see. And apparently they have history together, so that's awesome. Not in that way, but maybe that way too. And I don't mind like two girls doing most. I mean, again, even WWE had the two lesbians that they don't really like talk about, but you know that did happen. um, and then yeah, the situation with John Cena, just seeing like whether or not like being heels, whatever. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and I forgot to mention this, but in case you guys peeped, I'm rocking my natural hair back. So yes, I don't have the blondes currently right now because I want to grow out my hair a little bit more till I end up like dyeing it again to a different color. But yeah, no, I had to rock my natural hairstyle for a while because as much as I did like the blonde and it add a little bit of like some type of differences. At the same time, I'm kind of in like the short stage of my dreadlock journey, so still I want to like grow it out to where I want it to be, where it would be like medium long, like how it used to be, and just like try to maintain that as much as possible. And yeah, I mean that's what's gonna happen. But otherwise, yeah. In case everyone wants to know why my side here is like black, there you go. It's because I want to go back to being black. I mean, I'm a black guy, but I'm saying, anyways, all this to say, yes, I'm rocking the black hairstyle, natural hairstyle I have already. All right. Anyways, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I think one more thing I want to show you guys, and it's kind of cool, kind of not. I don't know. I think I just want to show you guys something like really, really awesome. All right, so this is a sword that I got from Comic Con of this year, and this is a Zoro sword from the Wano arc, and look at this baby. It's so nice. And oh, hold on, guys, hold on. My bad, guys. I had to hop out real quick, but yeah, this is the sword from uh, Rono Zoro from One Piece. This is from the One arc. I think it's still going on. I don't know. Again, I feel like One Piece kind of drags a whole lot, and it sucks because like it's a great story, and the characters are all great. The sucky thing is that it, always, continues to like, you know, um, it's like continuous story basically. But hopefully Oda has something like planned for like the ending of One Piece because I'm sure at some point it's going to end. Like it's not gonna go on for any longer. But we'll see what happens. But anyways, enough yapping session. I think it's time to show you guys a little sword play maybe. Here we go. Maybe I could also do the Virgil one. Ooh, maybe. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see. I think I got this one. Oh, hold on. Wait, there it is. Is it alright? Hold on. Hold on. One more time. Wait. Alright, here we go. What the? Okay. Hold on. I got this. Guys. I'm a professional. Here we go. Right there. Oh. There it is. Let's go. What do you know about this? Anyways, I wonder what you guys have rated. I'm gonna say, like a 7. Like it was good, but I kind of like messed up on a few things. But if you say it's the worst thing that you ever seen in your entire life, you can Put that in the comments down below. Or you can say, if you want to boost up my, you know, a little like fragile ego. Not fine. If you want to like give me some little validation, you could be like, oh my god, Shazman is one of the greatest swordsmen of all time. The way he was cutting down them boys and girls. That sounded so wrong. Okay. The way he was cutting down the enemies was so cool and awesome. I want to be him so badly. He is so awesome. 1,000% out of 10. In fact, nah, I'm gonna marry him. Hey, yo, don't do that. I mean, here's the thing. You gotta wine and dine me first. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. I don't know what this video is, man. I think it's just about, like, talking about certain random shit, but anyways, this is your boy Shazman21 signed out. I will see you guys in another video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, stay peaceful, stay amazing, stay awesome. Most importantly, stay being you. Especially make sure that you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Because you never know. Maybe one day, when you're in the biggest grand stage of them all, you can always surprise them when the one big final act is bigger than Act 3. And that is just kick with the balls. Just kick with the balls. It always works, man. So, hey, if you don't like somebody that is your op, you don't have to like shoot the dude or stab the dude. Here, you just gotta give it like a false sense of like, you know, respect and be like, yeah, we do respect each other, and then just hit it with the piece of shit. Now give me that title. You know, that's how you do it. But I do not encourage violence unless it's an absolute asshole, unless it's absolutely necessary. If it's an absolute asshole that's doing you harm. Otherwise, don't do that. Please don't try that at home. Please do not randomly kick your grandma and your mom or whoever in the balls, because clearly they are women. You can kick your father in the balls if you want to. You can kick your brother in the balls if you want to. But that's just a different story. That's a different story. Again, we do not encourage violence here. But sometimes violence begets violence. Not fine. Anyways, this is your boy Shazman21 signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.